Have you ever woken up in the morning, grabbed your cup of coffee, you sit down at your desk, maybe you're even working from bed, you like pull your laptop over, you go to engage in your Facebook groups like you do every morning, you connect with your community, and all of a sudden, bam, everything has changed. Like the way that the cover photo is all messed up. There's no you don't even have like the discussion section in your Facebook group, and you're like, oh my gosh, what the heck is happening? Right? Okay, so we've all seen, if you've been there, give me a been there in the comments below. Okay, if you've been there, because we've all, I know you, and we've all had those moments where all of a sudden everything, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Twitter, whether it's Instagram, all of a sudden everything looks completely different. So I want to know, first of all, what is the craziest big change that you've experienced on Facebook where you had a moment of like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this happened? Okay, so tell me that first of all. That's what I want to know. And we're going to talk about some big changes that have happened recently and how you can prepare yourself for the next big change. And if you want access to the show notes from today's show, because I'm guaranteed I'm going to talk pretty quickly. My name is Molly Mahoney. If we don't know each other, I talk really fast. If you would like access to the show notes and also some other really cool stuff, which I'll explain in just a second, comment below with the words, these two words together, big change. So comment below with the words big change. And we're going to go through a whole system and strategies that you can use so that you can stay ahead of the big change. I love being here with you on our YouTube channel. So please subscribe because we'd love to hang out more. And if you comment below, know that I will be back to connect with you and reply to your comments as soon as possible. All right, we are talking about big changes that happen on Facebook. Oh my gosh, I know that you know them, and how you can actually stay ahead of the curve so that you can recognize that these big changes are actually the best opportunity for you to gain some instant traction, engagement, organic reach, because you will have figured the big changes out and you'll be celebrating the changes and really using these changes as a way to get even more engagement, more connection to your community. Dude, okay, here we go. We just have a few tips today and they are powerful. So the very first one that I'm going to show you is, you want to know, is this actually a glitch or is it a change? So for me, I always have a few people on speed dial that I know I can call. I can message on Facebook and be like, oh my gosh, dude, I'm no longer able to boost my pre-scheduled Facebook Lives. What's going on? Facebook, what's happening? It's actually a glitch. It's not a real new rule. And then you have to ask people, figure out if it's only happening to you, happening to other people, figure out if it's a glitch. Sometimes it's a little tricky, right? But figure that out first. Then this is the most important thing. The number one strategy that I use for everything in my business, whether it is Facebook Live, whether it is life, whether it is business, it is my number one method, the FFTT method. And here's what it is. It is, face it, you have to recognize that this problem, this change, this thing has happened. Sometimes it might make you like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm freaking out. I'm stressing out. You want to recognize that it happened. So you face it. Then you feel it. You let yourself get a little bummed. You let yourself be like, oh, I can't believe I have to go change my header photos on every single group that I'm an admin on. I can't believe I have to go change my cover photos on every single Facebook page I manage. All my clients are freaking out, whatever it is. You're going to face it and feel it, but your goal is to make the face it and the feel it as quick as possible. So the next step is the T, which is twist it. So literally, as soon as you're like, oh, this is so annoying, you want to ask yourself, how can I make this a positive? 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 Sometimes you have to ask yourself for like a whole week. But the real good thing to do is to be able to only ask yourself that once. And then like your positivity will start oozing and you will start being the person that everyone wants to follow and stay connected with on Facebook, because you're not being a negative Nelly. You're not being a negative Nelly. You are being a positive Polly. Okay. So face it, feel it, let yourself feel the frustration, and then twist it. How can I make it a positive? And then once you've made it a positive, like one example that we were talking about over on our Be Live page earlier today, with Be Live TV, my favorite tool for going live on Facebook, is the algorithm change in groups, the notifications in groups that's been happening right now. It stinkos. It's like super annoying. But if you can be the person who figures out how to hack that algorithm change, dude, you have such an awesome opportunity for staying ahead of the curve. Right? So we use a strategy, which I'm going to share with you really quickly. We use a strategy where we put super valuable content inside our Facebook group. We even do giveaways that are announced inside our Facebook group so that people have to opt in to our Facebook group in order to get access to the content. Now, sometimes we require that they give us their email address or they opt in via Messenger bot first before they actually get access to the Facebook group, which then allows us to build a community that we can follow up with. Use these changes as opportunities. Okay. So that was twisted. Once you have faced it, you felt it, you've twisted it, then you're going to think it. So man, staying in an energy of gratitude, a place of gratitude will change everything for you in your business, whether this is about Facebook or not. Stay in that place of gratitude, right? And when you comment below this video with the word big change, you are going to get access to the show notes from this video. OMG, you can do it like right now. You're also going to get access to an upcoming live video challenge that we are doing. If the challenge happens to be over because you're watching this in the replay, just know I'll replace the link with like a masterclass or something. But the challenge is going to be super awesome. So you want to get registered for that challenge. We're also doing a crazy giveaway right now if you join that challenge. And I have one more tip for you, which is stay consistent. If you decide that you're only going to show up on Facebook once a week, I'm telling you, you are going to miss out on the changes and you are going to miss out on the opportunity to show up and stay ahead of the curve. And if you're like, Molly, I just want to come on Facebook really quickly and just post things, connect with my friends, and then leave. I don't want to live on Facebook like you two, like you do. You two, like maybe I'm two people, me and Mollybot, like you do. And if that's the case, I got something for you, the Mall Stars VIP. So go to mallstars.com and we have a VIP group, a marketing membership group where we keep you updated on all of this stuff so that you don't have to worry about it. I love being a crash test dummy. I love answering all of these questions. I love staying ahead of the curve so that you don't have to figure it out. I figure it out for you. Someone was asking recently, but yeah, then that means you're the first person, not me. Totally true, but I'm going to save you so much time. And right now, we have just under 200 people in that membership group. There are 2 billion people on Facebook. So I think you've got a pretty good chance of standing out if you're a part of that. Dun, dun, dun. All right. I love being here with you. This is our speedy recap.